On the campaign trail tonight, tech billionaire Elon Musk will be putting his social media empire to work in his latest effort to support former President Donald Trump. The ex-owner will interview the Republican presidential candidate in what Musk is calling an unscripted discussion with no limits on the subject matter. In one of his first posts on X in nearly a year, Trump touted the live interview as well. The post was one of several that Trump made on the social media platform today after being noticeably absent on the platform since he was kicked off after January 6th riots. He was reinstated by Musk, but has really only posted a couple of times, once his mugshot on August 24th of last year. Musk officially threw his support behind Trump last month. The nod came about 30 minutes after the attempted assassination on the former president at a Pennsylvania rally. And earlier this year, Musk created the America PAC, a pro-Trump political action committee. The billionaire said he was going to fund the PAC with at least $45 million a month. He then later denied those numbers. According to the Wall Street Journal, the super PAC set out to mobilize 800,000 voters for Trump in critical swing states. So far, the fate of the PAC has turned cloudy since it's encountered some organizational challenges. But tonight's headline-grabbing event could be just what the Trump campaign needs to steal the spotlight back from the newly invigorated Democratic campaign. But first, they need to make sure it all works. Musk posted on X that he planned to perform some system scaling tests ahead of the event tonight. All this to prevent the disastrous May 2023 launch of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign. Remember that? It was held on X, filled with glitches, kind of a disaster. Joining us now with more is NewsNation correspondent Robert Sherman. Robert, what are we hearing about tonight's interview? And I know nothing's off limits. How long will it last?
Yeah, we're expecting it to be a rather in-depth conversation. At least that's what Musk's folks are saying here about what we can anticipate. And it's expected that you're going to have two men with very big followings here having this conversation. And we've watched as Elon Musk and Donald Trump have grown closer and closer when it comes to some of these issues in recent months. Remember, it wasn't always that way. When you go back to 2022, Elon Musk was telling the former president that he should step aside and sail off into the sunset. Well, fast forward to just July of this year, and now you have Elon Musk coming out endorsing the former president the same day that you had that assassination attempt. And in recent years, we have seen Elon Musk being more open-minded when it comes to a lot of these conservative issues. He's spoken rather extensively on issues such as the U.S.-Mexico border, but there are some disagreements between him and the former president. Electric vehicles, which is a big political talking point in the state of Michigan. Former president hasn't always been on board with that, but he did say this on the campaign trail just a couple of days ago. Take a listen.
And I'm for electric cars. I have to be, because Elon endorsed me very strongly, Elon. So I have no choice. But he knows. No, I am for him. I'm for him for a small slice is a slice. But you want to have gas-propelled cars. You want to have hybrids. You want to have every kind of a car imaginable. They want to go all electric.
And as you pointed out, Elizabeth, today marks the first time since last year that we've seen any post being placed on the former president's X account. He's been posting several advertisements that have been put up today, but he also put up, one of his traditional statements that we used to see when he was president, in which he's asking the American public, are you better off today than when he was president? We have not really seen one of those classic Trump statements on social media, on X, since January of 2021. So a lot of movement on that front today.
Yeah,
Elizabeth?
Not since he was kicked off the platform. Before that, he was an incredibly prolific tweeter on X.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Robert Sherman, thanks. We clearly know what the end game is for former President Trump. He's trying to tap into millions of followers that both he and Musk have on X. Far bigger numbers than he has on his own platform of Truth Social. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.